everybody. Thanks for listening to On the Podcast. This is a short format episode podcast that you can listen to while you're doing your business on the pot. Or maybe it's farmers market season.
Hell yeah.
And you've decided to brave your local farmers market. And there's one or two pastry stands with a line of 20 to 25 people.
Oh, always. Where's your local farmers market?
Harvey Park just opened up like 3 or 4
that's
weeks
cool.
ago. Yeah.
Sweet.
It's a good one.
I'm South Pearl.
Oh, that one's insanity.
Insane.
Always.
I'm gonna check
No,
out
don't
Harvey
go
Park.
to that one anymore. Anyway, while you're waiting in line for a delicious pastry, turn on an episode on the podcast and learn a little bit.
Not a bad idea.
While you stand and probably get sunburned.
It's the coffee line and the pastry
The
line.
coffee line. There's only one coffee place.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Man, I think they're doing well.
Yeah, smart.
I haven't gotten coffee from them yet
Smart.
because it's always...
You gotta be the coffee, the ice cream, or the bakery.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm Katie.
And I'm Liz. Hey, Katie.
Hey, Liz.
What are we talking about today?
Liz, I'm going to tell you about a mysterious story out of the 70s. But, all this UFO documents are being unclassified all of a sudden.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is kind of sort of a UFO story.
I forgot. We talked about this several weeks ago. And I had every intention of talking about some abduction stories because I found out a lot of you don't know many of them.
Of your stories?
No,
or of just abduction stories?
Because you and me were like, oh yeah, there's this, we were talking like, oh, well, yeah, of course there's the tall grays, and then there's the medium grays, and then there's the, like, star children. And the people that we were with were like, what are you, you're full of shit. And we were like, have you never heard an abduction story?
What?
Like, there's the classics, and then there's the not classics.
And then there's the personal stories and the family friends that
Exactly. Wow. Well,
anyway.
Stay tuned. We'll have some more abduction stories.
So today, Liz, I'm going to tell you about the Betz mystery sphere. So, on March 27th, 1974, the Betz family had a small brush fire on their residence in Fort George Island, Florida.
Okay.
Antoine, Jerry, and their son Terry went out to see what was going on, tamp out the fire, whatever, and came across a metal sphere the size of a bowling ball, in the middle of their field, kind of no explanation. So it's 8 inches in diameter and weighs approximately 22 pounds.
Okay.
There are no visual markings on it, seams, openings, so it seems like this weird,
Just a ball.
perfect metal sphere.
When was the last time you watched Men in Black?
Maybe 10 years ago. If you can hear in the background.
I think we're
It's hailing.
experiencing 4.5 inches of rain in 24 hours.
Men in Black a while ago, I think.
But you remember, something comes out of the sky into those people's yards, and they're like,
Oh,
the heck?
Wasn't it that, cockroach thing? Yeah. This is not that. I wish it was that. That would be super cool.
Life imitates art. Art imitates life.
Uh-huh. So at first they thought...
when was this?
1974. So at first they thought it might have been a cannonball from the colonial period, but it was pretty big and shiny. So they took it home from the middle of their field, and as soon as they got it home, the sphere started acting kind of strangely. So the family reported that the ball would react to Terry's guitar playing by vibrating and emitting a thrum.
Hell yeah. It's like... You are off to... I need you here. You're here.
The family poodle would lie down next to it and cover its ears when it was in close proximity to this sphere. And then when it was placed on their glass coffee table, it would supposedly roll around, but it would never fall off of the table.
Whoa.
So, and supposedly all of these interactions intensified in sunlight, is what they were reporting.
Okay, thanks for this episode.
Okay, bye. So the family decided to do some experiments, and they were like rolling the ball to each other on the floor, but the ball would like take its own path, and like they'd roll it straight, and then it would decide to veer left all of a sudden. Like it just kind of seemed like there was no reason behind like the way that the ball would roll, and it was confirmed, this like boomerang effect was confirmed by a third-party photographer who sent the photo, or the photographer was sent by the Jacksonville Journal. So this mystery became national phenomenon. There's a lot of stuff happening in the world and in the United States at that time with like having to do with aliens, alien stories, alien abductions.
The 70s were big for aliens.
Yeah.
Big time.
So a few theories started to form of what this sphere could have been. The first one, aliens.
Yeah.
Obviously. And technology far beyond whatever we were capable of in 1974. The second theory is that it was part of a secret government experiment. And the third theory was that it was an explosive device with capabilities similar to a nuclear bomb.
That can just like roll around and do whatever it wants.
Just roll around and do whatever it wants.
Okay. Have you ever seen Mexican jumping beans? I know that's not the correct term.
I have, yeah.
I think it's just a giant Mexican jumping bean.
But those are odd shaped. This could be a spherical metal one. I don't know. So Jerry Betz convinced this nearby Navy base to examine it to see if it belonged to them or if it was, if they could figure out, what this thing was. So they did experiments including an X-ray and metallurgical analysis to like see if this thing was actually metal or what kind of metal.
What kind of metal? Yeah.
So they determined the size, the weight, and that it was hollow, and that it was made of a high-grade stainless steel.
Interesting. Hollow.
Our listeners right now, there's a dog between us who is scared of thunder, so
we will post the action picture.
And they also determined, the Navy also determined that there was a tiny triangular chip no larger than 1/10 of an inch in size in this thing. That I guess maybe nobody had noticed up until that point.
Or they're like rolling them around on the floor.
And it bonked. Yeah, I don't know. So they surmised that that might have been enough to disrupt the ball's balance and make it take some strange paths. So the Navy said most likely this was some sort of ball bearing. So after the Navy, other members of the scientific community also carried out their own tests. This Dr. J. Allen Hynek from Northwestern University, he was an astronomy professor, and Dr. James Harder, he was a researcher at the Aerial Phenomenon Research Organization in Berkeley. And they both determined that it was man-made.
Okay.
Womp womp.
Boo.
Weirdly enough, I mean, the sphere got passed around, so many times between researchers and the Navy and whatever, but, like, everybody lost track of it, and nobody knows where it is at this point.
What?
So, did somebody take it? Did it just get lost because they were like, it's a ball bearing and it doesn't matter?
It is not man-made. A homie brought it to the Navy. That got back to whoever is in charge of aliens, and they were like,
get rid of this thing.
Tell him it's stainless steel, that there's a chip in it, and that's why it's moving weird, that it's a ball bearing, and then it's man-made, but we are doing the tests on this thing. Shut it down. Men in Black, zap your memories.
So I have one more thing to tell you. So in 2012, the podcast Skeptoid did an episode on it and some research, and they found a New Mexico artist, James Durling Jones, had been collecting scrap metal in that area of Florida, and included some ball check valves. And he drove through the Jacksonville area around that time and said a few of them fell off of his roof and he just didn't notice.
Boo.
But, again, there's no proof of him, like that ball, I don't know. I just think it was strange. Strange things.
It's all a government cover-up.
So this is for you to decide. It's up to you. Alien or regular ball bearing.
No. 8 inches.
8-inch diameter.
8-inch diameter. Yeah.
That's one big machine.
Yeah.
That's a ball bearing.
No. All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Katie.
You're welcome.
What's that inside my body?
A mysterious object that you don't know how it got there.
No, I do.
It's metal. It's
No, I know how it got there.
And also a little bit of knowledge.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
See you next time.